Good morning, Serayah. How are you doing today?
Good morning. I'm good. How are you?
Fantastic. I want to congratulate you on doing a movie that you can watch any day of the week, any month of the year, because there's just something about this movie that really embraces, like I just want to sit down and watch a great film and get into a good story.
Exactly. That's what it's about.
For you to be in this, I mean, because now you are into the Christmas spirit and stuff like that inside this movie, but to be a part of this generation where people do go to their Christmas movies, what is that like for you now?
That's the cool part about it, that I realized after the first one, that it's always going to be a Christmas film that lives on, and there's so many dope people in it that I get to share the screen with. It's truly a pleasure, and I love Christmas, so I was very excited to do my first Christmas film this way.
You talk about the people that are in it. I mean, we're talking about Neo, the ever popular and legendary Terrence J, Carrie Hilson, Redman, you. I mean, you're right. It's lined up with a list.
It is. It really is. And honestly, it's the best group of people. It was hand-selected very perfectly.
What is it like to be in that moment? Because, each one of the people that I mentioned all have their own thing that they bring when it comes to artistic value and what they've brought to the entertainment world. I mean, when you've got musicians and actors and writers and everybody coming together to create a project like this, it's got to be a learning tool for you as well.
Yeah, for sure. I think just, it's long and they're so patient and diligent and hardworking and care about the craft in a certain way. So just really paying attention to that and taking notes and being the fly in the room sometimes.
Yeah. The name of the movie is Hip Hop Family Christmas Wedding. It's on VH1. I'm in the wedding business. I've been in the wedding business for 29 years. So, I mean, maybe that's my big attraction to this storyline because, I mean, I get to see what goes on behind the scenes before the I-do's and everything like that. Man, the drama in this there's some good conflict going on.
Yes, there is some great conflict, some exes popping up. There's just a lot going on.
I'll tell you one thing that I'm very guilty of doing, and I'm sure I'm not going to be the only one, is that because I got an advance copy, I kept playing the opening song, the 12 Days of Christmas, over and over and over again. Please tell me there's going to be a soundtrack, and your music is going to be featured on it too.
Yes, definitely. There is going to be original music, and I'm so glad that we all really do music and we get to be a part of it.
There's even humor in this, and listeners need to understand that when we talk about that this is a festive film, I think where I bust a gut really loud and long was when they were talking about the father wanted to have some grandchildren, and the husband to be was saying, well, we'll get you like 4, and he says, no, I'm talking 7. I lost it.
Yeah. It's like more than you can even think about.
Now, musically, what's going on with your chapters? Because, I mean, you're a very creative person. You can't turn off your music.
Thank you. You know what? New songs. I actually have a Christmas song coming out called Present for me. And then after the new year, I plan to release my personal EP. So I'm super excited for both of those, and the holidays are my favorite time of the year. It's where things slow down and you get to be more internalized and be with family. So I can't wait for people to listen to my song while they're doing the same. Do
you have, because one of my favorite things, I keep my Christmas tree up year round. I'm a freak like that, but the thing is that I'll sit there and buy Christmas bulbs and little things to hang on it because I want Christmas to be every day.
Me too.
I mean, there's just.
I love the whole vibe of it. I love the movies, the music, the shopping, the deals. I love everything about it.
And when your dog goes outside and sees one of those fancy blow up things out there, and he starts barking at it because he thinks it's a strange looking human. I mean, that to me is part of the Christmas tradition.
Exactly.
We all have something to talk about when it comes to Christmas.
Definitely Christmas with the Cranks was me and my most traditional watch. We love Christmas with the Cranks. It's so funny. Or cooking or, doing whatever you're doing, decorating the tree. Yeah, that's one of my fondest memories. That and opening one gift on Christmas Eve was always my favorite as a kid growing up. You get to pick one.
Wow.
Just one.
There was one time back in my early years of marriage where we played the 12 days of Christmas, where we had 12 days in a row. Man, that was the hardest thing in the world to stay disciplined to, because you wanted to go, hey, let me just do 2 today, okay?
Right, exactly.
So another favorite part inside the show, there's going to be a big hook inside Hip Hop Family Christmas Wedding on VH1. And that big hook is, I'm the boss. Say it again. I'm the boss. I think that is going to be so huge post-Christmas. People are going to be screaming that out loud.
I think so, too. I think there's going to be a lot of sound bites this year.
And I said, this is the movie to do it with, because I mean, the writing in it was unbelievable. When you first got the script, how did you embrace the script? Was it like an instant yes?
Oh yeah, for sure. It just seemed like such an easy read. You know, everything flowed together, all the storylines, even the banter between my character Kelsey and my older brother Blair. I love that relationship, and just showing like an authentic family dynamic.
You use the right word, authentic, because it does feel authentic. It feels like these are, that I know that this family, they've been to the grocery store with us. They've gone shopping. We've all walked outside on a cold night and thought of Christmas memories and stuff. It is authentic.
Exactly, and that's what I love about it.
Absolutely. Oh, you got to come back to this show anytime in the future. The door is always going to be open for you, especially when you release that EP in 2023. I really want to sit down and break down the music and find out how you put so much love and interest inside those lyrics.
Yes, thank you so much, and I would love to, so I appreciate the invite.
Excellent. Well, you be brilliant today, okay?
Thank you. You too. Happy holidays.